What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video I wanted to talk about some favorite products that I was using a lot in the month of March. Like I said, hopefully this will be going up after my get ready with me, where I kind of talk about where I went in March. I just have not been wearing a lot of makeup in March. I just didn't have the time. I was doing a lot of other things, but these are still things that when I was putting makeup on, I really enjoyed them. I also have some random items, so I want to talk about those before I forget. Apple cider vinegar has been wonders for me in the month of March. I was using it in two different ways. So I was using it to be as a rinse in my scalp, and oh my gosh, if you dilute apple cider vinegar the right way and you just like rinse your scalp with that, if you have scalp issues regardless of kind of what it is, that has really drastically alleviated so much of the problems with my scalp. I still do get quite a bit of buildup, and I'm still working through kind of a routine to make sure that I never look a hot toddy mess, but the solution of the apple cider vinegar diluted to rinse my scalp has done wonders. I've also been doing a diluted version of apple cider vinegar and drinking it, and it helps to, in my opinion, to like cleanse my body and just make me feel better. I'll have a couple of articles down below for both of those things. Don't take my word for it. Definitely talk to your doctor, see if it works for you. You know, but I'm just saying, for me, those two have both done wonders. I've also found a couple of like vegan things that I have been loving. So I found a vegan yogurt that, so I've never been one to eat regular yogurt because I've always been lactose intolerant, but I've never really liked vegan alternatives. I found this one brand. I'll put the picture on the screen. Y'all, this has done so many things. I've been adding yogurt and granola into my diet, which is a very, very healthy snack depending on, you know, the ratio of granola and yogurt and all that. But I've really been enjoying it. It's at one of my local grocery stores, and I've really been having a lot of fun with that. And then the last kind of dietary thing that I've really been enjoying is this particular cheese. I have perfected how I think a vegan grilled cheese should be created, and let me tell you, okay, I almost went through a whole loaf of bread and a whole thing of cheese messing around eating that once a week. So yeah, those things really did it for me when it comes to dietary things. And I want to talk about one other non-beauty thing, and then we'll get to the beauty items. And the last thing I want to talk about is this here candle, and this is from Forever Mood, Jackie Aina's brand. Last month I talked about another candle, and this month I want to talk about this. This is Grown Folks Business. I did not think I was gonna like this candle because I'm pretty sure this is the one that actually has like coffee in the scents, but I really do like it. But one thing I want to say, right, I had this in my favorites last month, and I said that the like container did not burn my hand. I don't know what maybe I had a lot more layers of skin on my hand when I talked about it, but let me tell you. So first of all, this candle, I feel like the actual wick burnt a lot different than the other candles, so I had to constantly be trimming the wick. And I also kind of like, so the way I put these candles out, because I don't have any of the like accessories that people do to like finesse with their candles. Child, no. When I need to trim the wick, I just take it with my finger. When I need to turn the candle off, depending on the height compared to like the container, I actually use a foundation cap to like cover it and like suppress, so you get rid of the oxygen. So anyways, let me tell you, there were a couple of times where I had to do that, and there was a lot of like smoke because the wick was so burnt. And I have had one too many times where like my alarm system has gone off, so I tend to like carry it into my bathroom where I have like a vent where I can like control what's going on. Child, there was one time I call myself picking this up to take it to the bathroom, almost burnt my whole life, okay? So I don't really know if it's just this one or if I was just going through something when I was carrying the other one, but child, let me tell you, okay, let me tell you, I almost burnt my hand multiple times, but the scent is good. So that's why I'm gonna keep this in this favorites video, because I really did like the scent, but like, don't touch it without a mitt, okay? I also have 3 nail polishes. So previously I haven't really talked about nail polishes, but I have reached for all of these and I've really enjoyed them. So with all of my nail polishes right now, I have been just rotating through ones that I've already had. I've literally only bought 1 nail polish, I think, this whole year. So I'm doing really good with just sticking to what I have. And I just want to show you guys some that I've really been enjoying. So one is from 90 Lacquer, and it's Sisters in Sales. I like this one. I also have like a brownie one, which I actually was looking for, but I couldn't be bothered the day I needed to do my nails, so I just went with this one. But this one and the brown one, life. I really enjoy this formulation. It is a thicker formulation and it is a paddle brush, so in case those matter to you, I can still apply them, and I would consider myself a novice when it comes to applying nail polish, but it works, so I'm good. Then another one, Cnd Vinyl Luxe. I'm pretty sure this is the one nail polish I have in my collection so far that I've used the most out of, because when I had a really small collection, I was pretty much only using this. I really like it. It's actually what's on my nails today, and it's pretty like a cool toned coffee situation. It's really nice. I will say the brush has kind of become fugazi. I don't know what's going on with the brush, but it is like collapsed on itself, and it's not the best. It's not the best, but I can still finesse it, and I still just like the color and the formula so much that I make it work. But like, I'm pretty sure that's like a what do they call it? Like a professional brand. So I don't know why that brush is so trash, but I really like the formula and I really like the shade, so that's the only reason why I keep it going. The last one I talk about is this one right here, and this is Night Owl Lacquers, and this is Squeeze the Day. This is a super bright neon yellow. I forgot I had this in my collection, so I did not buy the yellow that I was looking at buying from Hollow Taco, because I have this and I'm really happy with this. This is once again a thicker formula, and this is a paddle, well, it's not even a paddle brush, it's just a really thick brush, but it's not a paddle brush, it's a normal brush, but the formula is pretty much 1 coat opacity. I only put 2 coats for that one just to make sure that my nail is super protected. I really like to do 2 coats of nail polish regardless of the opacity of the polish, just to give my nails some more protection. Yeah, alrighty, so everything else that I want to talk about is actually makeup, so let us get to it. I feel like my base has just been looking really good lately, so I want to just talk about the products that I've been using. They're all Project Pan products, but still, in case you don't watch my Project Pan videos, I still want to just shout them out. So for primer, I have been using my Danessa Myricks Hydrating Lotion Prism FX. I am almost done with this. It is pretty much settled since I actually applied this on my face today, and I have that much left, so I would say maybe 2 to 3 more weeks, which will work out perfectly with finishing this in the end of the month. I've really been enjoying this. Like I said in my last Project Pan video, this does not make you, in my opinion, I don't feel the moisture and I don't feel the hydration, but I like the finish and I like this with my foundation. So I've really been enjoying this, and I'm happy that I actually got through a product within, you know, the actual estimated, or the what's it called, the expected expiration date, because I almost never do that. Then for foundation, I've been really getting a lot of use out of my Dior Backstage foundation. This was one of my favorites when I tried the samples. I went through 2 or 3 samples before I even bought this foundation. Then I bought it and I let it sit. I don't know. So I've really been getting a lot of use out of it, and I enjoy that you really don't need to apply a lot. I will say if you apply too much, it does start to look a little heavy and just it just don't do. It don't do. But I really do enjoy it, and I would highly recommend it. And if you're wondering what shade I am, I'm 6 in. I've been writing since 0.5 lately. Well, I'm 6 in. I don't know where I got that from. Concealer wise, Naked Skin by Urban Decay. I'm still hurt that they stopped selling this line, and I still have quite a bit. I keep thinking that I'm going to be done with this concealer, and it keeps finding more product, and I'm not going to be mad at it. So I am going to keep using this. But yeah, this is my favorite concealer ever. And yeah, when this is done, I'll have to find another favorite. The last kind of basic product that I've been using pretty much nonstop is the Juvia's Place concealer. You actually can't even see the label that says Juvia's Place anymore because I've been using it so much. I have this in the shade 6. I have been using this as a cream bronzer, and I've really enjoyed this product. I actually don't have it on today. I'm testing out new products, but because this is in a liquid formulation, I feel like it just blends into my skin even more seamlessly than some of these like cream to powder products that I've been testing out and I've already tried and I've enjoyed. So it's good to know. I definitely will be keeping that in mind in future purchasing of cream bronzers, but that's not gonna hold me back from buying any more cream to powder bronzers. So yeah. Okay, the last base-ish product that I've been getting a lot of use out of is actually a cream blush. It is the blush from Tower 28, their Beach Please range in Happy Hour. These blushes are like the worst to get open, but I am getting so much use out of this. This is actually quite a dip, I would say, in this blush because I've been using it, and I do enjoy it. I enjoy it. The only kind of qualm I would say is because it does have such a satiny finish, right? When I'm trying to build it up so I can actually see the color, it starts to look like your girl is just dewy right on my cheeks. So there's positive and negatives to this blush, but I really do enjoy it. So it works out, and I find that if I put that under my layer of powder and then I top it off with my next favorite, the whole thing just looks flawless. Okay, flawless. And then the next blush is actually a blush that I've been hoarding into this little Z palette, and it is from Sydney Grace. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this in my description a lot, and this is the Bunny Ring blush. This is a shimmery, I would say more on the satin leaning. It doesn't really look shimmery, but it's like a satiny blush. This on top of that cream blush, child, you can't tell me nothing. I mean, you can't tell me nothing regardless, but like, you really can't tell me nothing. Then I have 3 eyeshadow palettes that I want to talk about that I really got a lot of use out of in the month of March, and 2 of them are literally because I was testing them out, and then the third one I really like it, so I got more use out of it. So the 2 that I was testing out, of course, are from Odin's Eye. This one is their Oud palette. I really enjoyed this palette. I think that it really does well on my complexion. Pigmentation is good. I'm not going to talk too much. Check out my videos. I also did a roundup of the brand, so I will have that linked for you guys. And then my Norns palette, once again, just a really good palette. Really enjoyed that brand. And also, I don't know why I didn't bring them out. Let me get the lip products. Well, the lip products is let me get them. I also really enjoyed both of the lip creams and then the velvet lipstick and the cream lipstick that I got from the brand. If you want to see swatches and all of that, I actually did swatches. They're all in that video. Check it out. And then the last product I want to talk about today is actually the Club Nebula palette from Caladios Cosmetics and Angelica Nyquist. Like I've said, I really enjoy this palette, the formulation, the color scheme. It is just all up my alley. It is restocking, I believe, this week, depending on when I upload this. And I also have another video. Hopefully it'll be uploaded this week as well. So in case you aren't able to get it or you don't want to get it, I would say check out that video. And if it is available, I will have it linked up the cards and down below. But these are all of the products that I've gotten a lot of use out of, and they're all favorites. And I guess I could throw in my car, my new car is a favorite as well because but yeah, these are the products I want to talk about. Sound off down below any of your favorites for the month of March. I would love to hear, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.